Hello, in this session of GSM, we will be studying about GSM signaling. In the previous class, we had discussed about various channels of GSM, that means logical and traffic channel. Today, we will discuss the representation of channel, that means the whole signaling flow. So, that is the basic channel representation, and we will study that when these channel BCCH, FCCH, SCH will work in our call flows and in our systems. So let's start with the basic channel flow. So for basic channel flow, this is the representation of the call flows. So first entity is mobile station. This mobile station is attached to BTS. BTS is further attached to BSC, BSC, MSC and its databases. So databases, very first one is HLR, then is VLR, we have EIR and last one as authentication center. So these are the various databases and the components which are used in the flow, and now with these components we will study that where my channels BCCH, FCCH and SCH are used. Like a mobile station, here I have a mobile station and here I have a tower and I have mounted an antenna. So this antenna is always radiating me some channels. So whether I'm not using the network or using the network, I will always receive some channels from the network. Now what are the channels that I receive from BTS to mobile station? Like I'm receiving channels BCCH, FCCH and SCH. That means this mobile station will receive all broadcast channels. Every time from the network, this mobile station is receiving broadcast channel from the network, and the broadcast channels BCCH, broadcast control channel, FCCH, frequency control channel and SCH as the synchronization channel. So this mobile station is getting broadcast, that means the cell information. At this time, this mobile station is getting that you are getting the signals from this BTS. So cell information, frequency and timely synchronization signals are received to the mobile station. Now my mobile station sitting idle is receiving the signals BCCH and all channels. Now what I just want to call anybody. That means I want to access the network, I want to use the network. So the very first, that means the request channel. So I started calling, that means I want to initiate a call, I require a signaling process. So the very first channel is RAT channel. That means the request channel, the very first request channel is a RAT, which is random access channel. I will forward a request to access, and that request is with the help of RAT, random access channel. Now this BTS will give me access. This request will be forwarded to BSC. Now BSC will give me access, and that is AGCH, that means access grant channel. So I can say that I have requested for something and in response I'm getting the things. So request and response messages will flow, that I have forwarded a request, then I am getting a response back message with the help of AGCH channel. The meanwhile, I am getting the AGCH channel. BSC will allocate one more channel to me, and that channel is SDCCH. Now this channel, that means the SDCCH channel, is a dedicated channel. This one as dedicated channel, standalone dedicated control channel. Now this will be allocated to me to complete my whole signaling process which is required. So now I have represented these channels with BCCH, FCCH, SCH, RAT, AGCH and SDCCH. SDCC is a channel which is used for all signaling process in GSM. Now, what is signaling process? That means signaling process is to locate a user where the user is. I require to locate when I want to call to somebody. So first I want to locate that user. So in order to locate the user, I require a channel, and that one is dedicated channel fully allocated to me. So SDCC is the first dedicated channel allocated for signaling process. Now, so I'm getting an SDCC channel. Let's start signaling process. So now I'm having my SDCC channel. On this channel, I will send each and every information. So okay, this is my media. So I'm sending. What I will send my I means mobile station. Now mobile station will send a number, and that number is IMSI number. Now what is IMSI number? IMSI is, I will write here. This one is International Mobile Subscriber Identity. So International Mobile Subscriber Identity. International Mobile Subscriber Identity means identification of a mobile subscriber internationally. So that means it is a unique number allocated to each and every user. So unique number. We always have two type of numbers. When we go to purchase a SIM, we always have. So if this is a packet of the SIM as subscriber identity module. So this subscriber identity module, it is nothing but a chip that has some memory. We can store some numbers, some keys in this SIM. So having a small memory, it can save also, and we are predefining storing some numbers in it, and it is subscriber identity module. So when we go to purchase a SIM, we can have a packet of the SIM. On that packet, there are two numbers mentioned. So there are two numbers. The very first is IMSI, that means International Mobile Subscriber Identity, and another one is MSISDN. MSISDN is Mobile Subscriber Integrated Service Digital Number. So this is a number MSISDN and IMSI. I'll run this, and later on we will carry on. That means if I am allocated with one MSISDN, this MSISDN is nothing but our contact number. This is MSISDN is our contact number, and corresponding to this, I will be allocated with one IMSI number. Now both numbers are unique. Both numbers are unique. The specification of MSISDN is that MSISDN is 10-digit number, and its composition as CC plus NVN. So I will tell you that why these numbers are required, because with the help of these numbers only we can locate a user. So where CC is my country code and NVN is national valid number. So national valid number itself is of 10-digit. Whereas this country code depends upon, like +91, +61. So these are the country codes, and we have a particular 10-digit number. Now, okay, country code is to represent the NVN of which country. Like I have a number plus 91129215512300. If this is my number, so these 10 digits will be my NVN and this is your country code. Now what is the composition? Why only 10 digits? Because it is required that my NVN should have MSC ID, HLR ID and serial number. So that means my first 2 digits are reserved for MSC ID. Then my third digit are for HLR ID and 5 digits are there for serial number. So if I make the permutation combination, I can have 000 till 99999. So these much numbers we are having in my NVN serial number. So if I want more numbers, I can change the HLR, because HLR is also a location register. That means it is a database. It can store some values. So it is storing these numbers, the permanent database according to the locations. So that means these two, 92 will be my MSC ID. These will be HLR and these will be serial number. So this is the composition of my contact number. But corresponding to this, I will be allocated with one IMSI number. Now IMSI number is 15 digit. Each and every country in the world is following the same pattern, that your IMSI should be 15 digit, except South Africa, that is using 14 digit IMSI. Now what is the composition of IMSI? So IMSI requires MCC, MNC plus serial numbers. Now what is MCC? MCC as mobile country code. Then we require MNC, and this MNC as mobile network code with these digits. So it is as 15 digit. So mobile country code is 2 or 3 digit. Corresponding to this is 2 digit, and rest all digits with serial number. So we have more combinations with this. So like India has a country code 404, and we are using also 405. We're using 2 mobile country codes. Like China is using 3, and it is according to the users and the population. So mobile country code, and after that this MNC, and this is totally operator specific. That means mobile network code is operator specific. And this one, that means mobile country code, is country specific. Now what happens, like, okay, I'm having both numbers. On a SIM, I will have MSI also, and I have IMSI number also. Now this MSISDN, like this is a mobile station 1, and this one as mobile station 2. So I want to call mobile station 2. I want to initiate a call from mobile station 1, and I want to call to mobile station 2. So what I will do, like MSISDN of 1 is 99 plus 91 99150 12112, and this one having plus 91 99150 12121. So we have 2 different MSISDN. Now this mobile subscriber dial plus 919915012121. It does a number. So in between, I have a MSC because MSC plays the switching part. I personally or my BTS and BSc do not know the address. Who knows the address? Who knows the switching? MSC part. So this MSC will scan this number like, okay, this is the MSC ID, same. This is the HLR ID and this is the user. So this MSC with the help of this BTS, nearby BTS will send a paging message. Paging message that here is a call for this number. So whosoever number is will accept. That means ringing start on that number. So this is the basic procedure. So that means this MSISDN is used to locate a user. But before locating, that means before MSC start locating the user, it requires MSC requires to authenticate the user. That means this MSC requires to verify user. So for authentication and for verification purpose of the user, we don't require MSISDN. We require a number and that number is IMSI. That is totally confidential number and network has stored like IMSI. This is IMSISDN corresponding. This one is the IMSI. So code given to this as 00. And this code, that means security key, is saved in the SIM. But whenever MSC wants to authenticate, so MSC requires this key, which is saved in the SIM with the help of this saved IMSI number. So that means I want to say that for signaling purpose to location as well as to authenticate the user, we do not require our contact number, we require an IMSI number, and each and every location will be stored corresponding to mobile station MSISDN and corresponding to that IMSI number. Each and every information will be stored in the network. So this is the basic why switched on these numbers, because for that representation of call flows we require some channel description as well as we require some number description, and these are the basic numbers which we want to know if you want to proceed with STCC channel. Other than this, we also have more numbers that we will discuss in our next classes. So as mobile station details, so why I have added these databases, because these databases are used to store my location, to authenticate me. That's why I require these databases to be attached. So I will get a channel and that channel is SDCCH. Now I will send a IMSI number from SIM and I will request for location updation request. Now see that your first message is about location. Why? Because we always want to track the user. Each and every location will be saved, and to save that, the very first message that please update the location. So MSC. Now comes MSC, because here is the main end who will do the switching part and all verification as well as location updation. So first it will forward a message to HLR about location check. Please check the location. Location checked. Now, if I'm calling from same HLR, that means under same MSC, same HLR, I will be allocated with same HLR. So I'm having here location checked, location checked. Now, if I have changed the location, so it will forward a message that location update request. So I am requesting for location updation. So VLR will update my location. So location update. See, MSC is communicating with its database. So it has to respond back. Now, so this represented, that is all these messages, the channel used is SDCC. So why SDCCH? Because it is a dedicated channel and it will not release until and unless my signaling is not completed. So in this class we have studied about these topics. We will continue in our next class. Thank you so much.